Michelle Labayan from DSC2H, and for today's video, we are going to discuss to have an example for cumulative distribution function for my subject in engineering data analysis. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, we have here the example of cumulative distribution function, and the problem here is a box of 800 marbles contains 50 blue marbles. 2 marbles are selected at random without replacement. Let X be the number of blue marbles in sample. Find the cumulative distribution function of X. So, on this problem, we have the total number of marbles, 850 marbles at the box, and we have 50 blue marbles. And we only have 800 non-marbles left. So let's say B stands for blue marbles and N stands for not blue. We will notice here at the sample, our sample spaces are missing, so we need to find it. So we will use the tree diagram to find the sample spaces. So at first selection, we can get blue marbles or not blue marbles. At the second selection, we can also have blue marbles and not blue marbles, each outcomes in the first selection. So we have here the total sample spaces of 4 outcomes. So we can get BB or blue, blue and not blue, or not blue and not blue, not blue. So now we have the sample spaces. Next step, we need to know, or we need to have the random variable X. So let's have a table here. S for sample spaces and X for the random variable. So we have BB, BN, NB, and NN. Dito sa situation na to, sa problem na to, meron daw tayong kailangan sundin na without replacement yung makukuha natin selection ng 2 marbles. So, and dito, ang sabi, ang X natin ay blue marbles to. So, to get the random variable, we will need to look first these sample spaces here if meron silang blue marbles. So, at first outcome, meron tayong BB, so meron tayong dalawang blue marbles. So, lagyan natin dito sa X ay 2 for BB. Sa BN ay isa dahil may isa lang siyang blue. And NB, isa lang din dahil isa lang yung blue niya. At sa NN, walang lumabas na blue, so 0. So our X here is equal to 0, 1, and 2. Now, to calculate the probability of this random variable, let's say PO is equal to NN. So 800, we have 800 not blue, so over 850, the total number of marbles, multiplied by 799 not blue marbles. Why? Dahil meron nga tayo dito, sa situation na to, meron tayong limit na walang replacement daw ang second or the selection of marbles. So, multiply by 799 over 849. Dahil nakakuha na tayo dito ng sa first selection, nakakuha na tayo ng isang marble. So, mababawasan na yung marble sa second selection. P of 0 is equal to 0.886. So here, the probability of the random variable 0. Next, the probability of random variable 1. So, we have here 2 two random variable which is Pn and Nb. So, Pn, i-plus natin, i-add natin ang probability ng dalawang outcomes, which is probability of Nb and probability of Bn. P sub 1 or P of 1 is equal to probability ng Nb ay N. So, we have, at the first selection, we have 800 not blue marbles over 850 total of marbles and multiply by B. So, hindi natin magagalaw. Hindi natin nagalaw kanina yung blue. So, total niya pa rin ay 50 marbles over 849. Dahil 849, dahil nakakuha na tayo ng first marble natin sa ating first selection. Plus, Bn, we have 50 blue marbles over 850 blue marbles multiplied by 800 marbles over 849 marbles. Total of 0.111. So last, the probability of random variable 2, P of 2 is equal to, we only have 1, so BB, 50 blue marbles over 850, total number of marbles, multiply by 49. Bakit 49? Nakakuha na tayo ng isang blue marbles kanina sa ating first selection, so yan ang magiging number niya, total number niya sa ating second selection, over 849. So, P of 2 is equal to 0.03. Total of, pag pinag-plus-plus natin ito, probability of 0, P of 0, P of 1, and P of 2 is equal to 1. So, next, to find the cumulative distribution function, so, F of 0. First, we need to get the F of 0. Dahil siya naman ang nakuha dito. So, F of 0 is equal to probability of x less than or equal to 0. And here, sa ating random variable here ng x, 0 ay isa lang. So, ang less than 0 nating variable ay 0. Less than or equal to 0. So, it's 0. At ang probability dito kanina ay 0.886. So, we don't need to solve the probability of, or the cumulative distribution function of x, of 0. So, f of 0 is equal to 0.886. Gayahin lang natin to. Next, the probability, the cumulative function, distribution function of 1 is equal to p x less than or equal to 1. So, dito, meron na tayong 1 na value ng 1. So, dito sa ating variable, meron tayong less than or equal to 1. Meron tayong 0 at 1. So, pagpaplasin lang natin or ipag-add lang natin ang value or probability ng 0 and 1. So, f of 1 is equal to, ang probability ng ating 0 ay 0.886. So, 0.886 plus the probability of ng ating 1 ay 0.111. F of 1 is equal to 0.997. So, ito na ang ating cumulative distribution function of 1. Next, cumulative distribution function of 2. So, P or probability of x less than or equal to 2. Meron tayo dito tatlo. Less than or equal. Equal siya sa 2. Less than niya ay 1 and 0. So, pag-addin lang natin yung tatlo. So, 0.886 plus 0.111 plus 0.03. 0.03. So, meron pala tayo ditong error kanina. Ang dapat na sagot doon ay 0.03. So, i-edit lang natin to. Ayusin lang natin. So, ayan. So, f of 2 is equal to 1. Yan na ating cumulative function. Cumulative distribution function. So, now, here, ituloy-tuloy lang natin ito. Ay, nabura siya. So, dito, f of x is equal to, ibaba natin ng konti para magkasya siya. F of x is equal to, so, mali. So, here, meron tayong 0, sana, 0, x is equal, 0, 886, 997, and 1. So, here, 0, 0.886, 0.111, 0.997, 1. Only 1. Dahil 0, 0.886, 0.997, and 1. So here, we have x less than or equal to 0. Ito, x is less than or equal, 0 less than or equal x less than or equal 1. And next, we have 1 less than or equal x less than or equal 2. At dito naman ay x is less than or equal 2. Plot natin siya sa ating graph ngayon. So, let's say, ayan siya. Okay. Pawings. Medyo naman siya. So, we have here 0, 1, and 2. So, ang sabi dito kanina ay 0 or less than, pataas natin, 1. Ito yung sabi natin 1. 997. Ito. And 886. Yan. So 1 sa 0 natin ay meron tayo 0.886. So, dito siya. Hindi natin isasagad yung line sa 1 dahil 0 lang. 0. And next, we have 1. Dito naman tayo sa 1. 997. So, dito. And papunta sa 2. Hindi naman siya. Punta sa 2. And next ay Q1. Ito yung 1 natin. Ito yung 2. So, dito. So, ayan na ang ating sagot. So, sa problem ng cumulative distribution function of x.